BUB'S Comics coming at you with a quick comic haul. It's an AOK. So the Comic Otaku had a check his channel out. Fantastic videos. Longtime supporter of my channel and vice versa. I saw that he had put up a video of I think it was an offer-up haul that he had, and it was full of great stuff that he kept, and then there was a bunch of comics that he didn't really care about and that he was talking about selling or giving away or whatever, and he said to message him if he saw anything, so I did, and this is what I ended up with. Of course, he had quite a few, and I was asking about all of them, and there was just a bunch of books. It was going to be a lot to ship, so we ended up not really coming to any kind of terms on that, and then he was like, well, I'll just send you a few anyway, so he ended up AOKing me a few books, so very happy to have them, and they're the books I most wanted, so it worked out really well. Didn't have to do that, but just an awesome guy. Just shows you how this community is. So first up we have the Phantom #1. So this is of the 4-part miniseries that DC put out. Pretty cool. I like the Phantom. I know, you know, when you talk about the older superheroes, you know, he's like the original, you know, billionaire defender of the jungle. So he's basically the DC's version of Black Panther to me. And of course he's from the old pulps, and there's Dell Comics and things of that nature by him as well. So this is just a classic hero, one of the first real superheroes out there. So I enjoy it, and the movie with Billy Zane wasn't too bad either. I thought it was pretty decent for the time, and it holds up. If you thought it was okay then, you probably still think it's okay. So I'll put it like that. Here's #1 of 4. And then also I got #4 of 4. So as you can imagine, I'll be on the hunt for #2 and 3. So we'll see how long it takes to pick those up. So pretty decent art, you know, indicative of the time. Just some straightforward superhero action right there. So pretty cool. Then you also had the #1 of the second series. So this is more of an ongoing series. So this one only had 4 issues. This one had like 13 issues or so, and it was the ongoing series. And this is to me, the most classic of the Phantom covers that DC put out. Just an absolutely perfect, you know, that's to me when I picture the Phantom, he's always kind of sitting in that chair and looking out, and I love the skulls in the corners. Pretty cool character. If you're not into him, just kind of take a look. Don't know what they were doing going for there on the stripes with the you know, the older superheroes. A lot of them had the underwear on the outside, and I guess it was stripe day for him. But anyway, looks pretty cool. And then here is this book I was really excited about. These books don't cost a whole lot of money. You can pick them up for a couple bucks a piece, but you don't see them very often. Like, I don't see Phantom books in dollar bins or anything like that very often. And you hardly ever see these Berni Wrightson books. So there's a small collection of these Berni Wrightson books, and they are reprinting some classic horror stories by Berni Wrightson. He does the cover work, and all the interior stories are done by him as well. All pretty creepy stuff, and Berni Wrightson is definitely my favorite artist, especially cover art. I just think that the detail that he puts into it is almost creepy in and of itself, the amount of detail that he's able to squeeze into every single inch. You know, it's amazing. So when I look at this art, for instance, you just take like a square, any 1-inch square, just look at that knee. I mean, that alone is an amazing amount of detail put into that one little spot. You know, everything has so much detail and so much texture to it. And when it comes to the horror stuff, I think that the devil's in the detail, right? But the texture that you can get on these horror covers, if you're not adding that texture, that real depth to every little thing, then it doesn't feel real. And I think that Berni Wrightson, for my money, he is the most real artist when it comes to that. So there you go. Hope y'all enjoyed that, and thank you Comic Otaku for the AOK, and y'all check out his channel, and when you get done, read a comic. Thanks. Bye.